What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Korean indie video. It's been a very long time since I've done one of these, and I was back the last time I did them. The last time I did one, I'd done a couple in a row, was doing pretty good, and I've fallen off the wagon, unfortunately. But we're coming back because we're going to be talking about Love X Stereo and their year-long project that they're putting forward. But before we get into that, let's restart this. Let's restart this in 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? Welcome back for another Korean indie video. In this one, we're going to be talking about Love X Stereo and their year-long music project, because they just released a compilation of everything that they've released thus far, and it is really, really awesome. Before we get into it and talking about it, though, I just want to remind you guys and share a little bit that, of course, I'm going to try and do my best to cover more Korean indie stuff and share the stuff that I'm listening to and that I'm enjoying with you in videos like this. So if you want to discover more Korean indie, via me, you want to hear and just hear what I have to say about stuff that you might have already listened to, then click the subscribe button down below so that you can just hear more of what I've got to say. On top of that, though, we also do cover K-pop, new releases, news, all the kind of stuff with that. So, if all of that stuff is interesting, subscribe down below. So let's get into it with talking about what exactly is this that we're talking about. I know that I made a video for it specifically back when they launched the whole thing. But let's just recap exactly what it is. So the whole project is called 37, and what that is a year-long project, 12 months, where they are going to release 37 songs over that entire period. And they released it so that it is, or they started up a Patreon page so that you can contribute to them on a monthly basis, however much money that you want, and you will get access to those 37 songs as they get released, like week by week or every other week or however frequently it is. So that is what that is. That is a perk of, supporting this group with, a monthly contribution. And I personally think it's worth it. I personally am, backing them on Patreon. And I do believe that I'm getting my name in the credits on every music video that they put out, which, now the thing about it, I'm not entirely sure if you can actually watch the music videos unless you are a patron. You may or may not. Actually, I think you'll get early access to them. I don't remember exactly. It's been a couple months since I have had the time to just keep up to date with that stuff. And it's kind of affected a lot of aspects of my life. But that's a different topic for my other channel. But we're talking about this time because they have, like I said, released their first full-length album, I guess, which is the collection of the songs that they've released thus far in this series, called 37A, which understandably means that this is the first of the upcoming series of songs. And it is available, but you can buy it off of iTunes at the very least, at other places. I can't remember specifically, unfortunately, because I just found out about this afternoon while I was at work. So I didn't have the time to write or script anything for this video, unfortunately. But I have to say, if you guys are interested in some electronic stuff, then definitely check them out. They are awesome. They are unique, I think. And just in general, I've never heard a song from this group, from these two people, that I have not enjoyed. And there's also the bonus aspect of these songs in particular, where they are based on many times on some personal life experiences and other stuff like that. So that is really, really cool. And that's also kind of another benefit that you get from being a supporter on Patreon, is you do kind of get a little bit of that backstory, as to, what the origin of the story, the lyrics, or whatever aspect of the music video, ties in. You get a little bit of that backstory and the context as to what exactly that is. So, I definitely highly encourage everyone to check out Love X Stereo and listen to, any of their music. I believe they just released a music video for Rage Is Not Enough, I believe isn't song. I've been so out of track, out of the loop with a lot of things that I haven't, that I may be, not remembering that correctly. But they did a music video for a song that's actually relatively, old for them, and the music video that came out for that. So check that out and listen to basically every other song that they've got released, and you might find something that is cool. And if you do, then support them over on Patreon. I'll have links to Patreon, Twitter, anything that I can possibly think of as far as social media for you guys to get connected with them, as well as I do think maybe it'll be useful, a link to the iTunes store so you can buy this album as well. But check it out, support them if you want, and that is all that I have got. So if there are any Korean indie groups that have released music recently that you think I should be checking out, then please let me know down in the comments. Let me talk about, we could just talk about Love X Stereo too if you want, if you like this group and all that stuff. You could name your favorite song down in the comments. You know, just in general, let's talk Korean indie music down below. And, you know, as with every other video, man, my community here is about friendly, respectful discussions, so just keep it cool down there. Everyone has thus far, so I have no problems. But, you know, if that kind of community there is something that you're interested in becoming a part of course, then, you know, subscribe down below so you can join the community and, of course, become a part of the discussion. So that is it for this video. Really quick sort of Korean indie video, and I will see you all next time.